Networking, the world of networking. How many times do I mention networking in class? A lot. The key to getting yourself out there is networking. And I'm not the biggest social media fan, period. End of the story. I am not. Um, if you use it correctly, if you use it accurately, social media is a wonderful thing. It really is. But me being in the legal field and diving deep into some people's social media, it's like I get both, I get both sides of it. I get the good side when I teach you, and then I get the bad side where I go and have to, deep dive into someone's Facebook. You get what I'm saying? So networking is very important. Networking is mostly found on social media. Okay. So career opportunities often go unpublished. What does that mean? That means if you're in a particular networking group and somebody works for a certain, law firm, I always bring Sweet James. So somebody works for Sweet James, right? And Sweet James's law firm and all the attorneys working with him are looking for a paralegal, right? And they're not putting an ad out there. They're not putting it out in Indeed. They're not putting it out there in social media. You're knowing about this because you're networking with these individuals who actually work for them. Do you get what I'm saying? This is where I say it's a small world. It's who you know sometimes. Okay. And when they advertise that on this particular network, well, then if you're interested in it, you can apply for it. Right? It's a lot easier than putting these ads on Indeed and getting 1,000 applications. Okay. So remember, Facebook is one that I know of where they do have networking, um, a lot of networking for paralegals looking for a job, paralegals in a certain jurisdiction, right? Entry level paralegals, they network. It's all there, guys. Okay, so if you're into social media, that is the way to go to network and meet other people. Okay. Um, so many firms post notices within their own organization before publishing it online. So let's try, right? Let's try. Let's use our paralegal that we have, our supervising paralegal, to put it out there in that little Facebook group. Let's see what we get. Okay, well, we didn't get anything we wanted. Well, now we're going to put it out to the world. Okay, that's what happens. Okay, even joining some of these paralegal associations, which we'll talk about next. Okay, it also spares employers from having to wade through many applications for a vacant position. Exactly. The employer, whether it's a lead attorney or whoever's looking through them, HR, they really don't want to look through 1,000 applications, right? They don't want to look through 100 applications. They'd rather look through 20 good applications. How about that? Right? That's what happens. Um, so if you have connections, we call them connections, I call it networking, within an organization, you may be told that a position is opening up before other candidates are aware that an opportunity exists. And I just explained that. It's into a smaller world instead of to the entire world, right? So more paralegals find employment through networking. Let's highlight that. They find employment through networking than through any other means. Okay, not through Indeed, not going through all those, everything that's out there. Um, it's mostly it's mostly through networking. Okay. For paralegals, networking is the process of making personal connections with other paralegals, mostly paralegal instructors, attorneys, and others who are involved in the paralegal or legal profession. We're all in those chats. We are. It's not because I'm looking for a job or because I'm in those chats because number one, I'm an instructor, a legal instructor. So I go in there to see what students are looking for. I go in there to read comments. Students are saying this, students are saying that, and I take that into consideration as I conduct my courses, right? That's why I'm in there. I'm in there for the other attorneys that were, all working together. I'm in there for, um, sorry, I'm in there for, to just see what's going on, to keep you guys up to date, to keep all my other students up to date. Okay, so it's not just like you're just focused on paralegals. There might be some attorneys in there looking and seeing who's floating around in this networking program, this networking little chat. Okay, so always remember, keep it professional. Always. Okay, you don't want to go into a networking chat and give some bad opinion about a lead attorney you work with. We never do that. We don't do it. You will see it. you will see other people doing